always gonna side with Lozra,
Hello.
featuring the double cap this time because we weren't really able to do the recap last week with all the craziness going on, as I'm sure everyone here is well aware of.
I'm
But
probably sick to death of.
yeah, we won't let that stop us from continuing the recaps from now on, though. So let's just get into it. We have a lot of scheduled games to go through, and we're gonna ignore most of them
Oh,
because, well, yeah, we're not gonna go into too much detail because there's like 30 if we do both divs. It's gonna take an hour in and of
16
itself. There's
for this
one,
bit.
two, three, four, five, six,
It's
seven,
bye week.
seven here. Then the other one has
6. 2 of those are bye weeks. Remember that the Ferry Hara aren't in the league anymore.
right. Sure. Well, let's begin. Yes. It's been a while since we've done these recaps. Freya's Guard
Yeah,
wins
right.
against the Uruk-haikus. Okay.
Yep, still on grind.
Yeah.
Cheney and Helmet getting induced and doing some work, probably.
Right. Fairly equal in terms of armor
Yeti
breaks.
getting a level, getting a Kaz. Man,
Sure.
to be fair, these orcs only have 2 mighty blow, apart from the troll. So,
Hmm.
not super killy.
Right.
Um, Whereas in between Cheney and how do you say that? Jackal the White Death. How you say the name of the Yeti.
Uh.
But got some claw.
Yeah. That's enough.
Uh, but hey, Leaf on the Wind got the 1 touchdown, so they're that bit closer to legend. So it wasn't an awful loss for the Europipes.
Sure. Supremacist runners win against the Tridentum Execrata. Somewhat surprising because these Proyals were really beat up, if I remember correctly. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, strength up zombie getting the MVP there. Still a
nice.
monstrosity and a
That is
half.
one hell of a zombie, isn't it? What's his 5th level? A level 5 zombie. Oh my god.
Either fend or like dodge.
Oh my god, dodge. Dodge and then stand firm. You got a third flesh golem.
Yeah, maybe
Oh
not
my god.
dodge, take
The
guard.
dream. Yeah, probably. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, the rookie werewolf not turning up. So Vastator trying to carry the Necro, but couldn't quite do it, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it looks like they tried to play the Agi game with the Agi 4 White and the Agi 4 Werewolf, but they lost the Agi game to Elves, believe it or not.
Oh, shocking.
Uh, that might be what happened there.
Oh well. Rebel Ogre loses against the Doctors with Grog, as you would expect.
Yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
not too much
Armor
to say
5
there.
running into Dwarfs.
Yeah, it's not gonna end well
Just
against the
about what you'd
Dwarves.
expect to happen there. Pretty comprehensive loss.
Hatrix wins against maybe a season though. There's a
I know, that's a big
surprise.
win. Well, it's happened so often now. Can you really be surprised when Barzak wins?
I mean, perhaps when it's against a team like this.
Yeah, bit of a dagger for Basmans, isn't it? Really, because they kind of need to win this game to stay in challengers
Right.
contention. But I haven't checked the table, so it might be wrong. But a bit of real setback there. Cool. Pithark the Unstoppable was induced.
Ooh, a Thark.
It's
Oh,
block,
strength
break
5 bull.
tackle, juggernaut, sprint. Yeah, it's a block, break tackle, juggernaut, and I assume strength up or something. Bull centaur, but he did nothing. So, well, nothing statistically relevant. He might have made the game-winning knockdown or something, but anyway.
Also, like Basman's Grub is in challengers. He's in 4th place right now, so this
Okay.
win wasn't the end of the world.
Cool. Still in contention.
Onwards though. To the Serpents of Inneruk winning against the Furry Harem because it was a concede, well, a bye week.
Yep.
Dr. Flusman ties with the Toxic Avenger, the classic
Oh,
Nurgleof,
I should have
and
predicted this one as a draw. I don't know why I predicted Toxic Avengers, man. That was my easy lock draw pick for the season. I messed it up.
yeah,
Disappointed in myself.
looks like some stuff
Man.
died.
Yeah, I remember them talking. Something's really good in that he talks about what happens in the games in the chat after in Discord. So like, if I'm quick, I can get to what he actually did. Uh, no, never mind.
Never mind then.
Uh, yeah, I can't find it. It's still back in the chat. Sorry,
Okay.
carry on.
I mean, not too much to carry on about. I mean, they both had relatively equal amount of blocks, though one team got a bunch more removals than the other.
Yeah, from what I remember, I think it might have been the case of the one Nurgle team got Claw Mighty Blows to work for one half, and then the other team kept one of their killers alive, and then their Claw Mighty Blows started working in the second half.
Mm.
So it might have just been a very interactive game of praying the injury dice aren't terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's an early
Uh,
way.
the Nurgle way. Did you see the Did you see the big chaos off actually
Ah,
between?
yes, I did.
I know that's not in this division, but that was such a highlight game that I feel like
Yeah.
we're allowed to talk about it.
And
Because if you
there
haven't seen that
goes.
game between the Sage and Jimmy Fantastic,
Yeah.
go watch it.
I mean,
Because
don't actually, because it was a pretty boring game. It was,
well, if you wanted to see people die, then it was a very
yeah,
exciting game.
but
In terms of actual tactics, maybe not the one.
it was just Sage hammering Jimmy so badly that he rerolls now.
I don't think he'll reroll.
You don't?
Jimmy started the game with 7 Chaos Warriors. He's still got like 4. It's just
He,
that 3 of those aren't actually Chaos
yeah,
Warriors. They're just
three of
strength up
those are
boosters.
armor busted Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, that's true.
In case people are wondering
They
what we were
still keep
talking
it. It's
about,
still an
three of his
1800
Chaos
chaos team. I
Warriors
think
died.
they still keep. I don't get why they because they set up like to try and actually defend. Whereas I'm pretty sure in the kill mirror the objective is like stay on the back line so they can't blitz you for 2 turns. Because essentially that's what goblin players do. And when everyone's got claw mighty blow, your players essentially turn into goblins without dodge. So that would have been my strat, but hey ho. So yeah, could have been worse. It could have been dead chaos warrior, dead chaos warrior, dead chaos warrior, apo and then bear the second turn Chaos Warrior. So that didn't happen. So these guys can still, they got away from each other without causing too much damage.
Like, three of his arguably best players died.
Yeah, but he's still got like 4 really good players, and then the rest can come after. It's still 1800 chaos. It went from like best in Rebel to like top 5 in
They were
GMAN
never
team.
best in REBBL. Fight me.
Who were better? It's like I think that team was probably the best team for a long time.
But you can't even say that because they weren't even doing very well in the league table.
They did have one good season, but yeah, I kind of see where you are coming from. Because, to be honest, they were kind of a bit too bloated. They were like 2400, weren't they? So
They were 5-3-1 before that loss. They weren't even like top three.
it's different that tight this season. 5-3-1 is normally quite a good record in GMAN 1. It's
Yeah, I
normally
mean he's
like well tight. Hold up. Oh, yeah, Sage at 8-2-0 and 6-4-0. I mean, you say not the best, but he's still 5-3-2 in Div 1 after going pretty much undefeated in Div 1 last
yeah.
season.
Then he got knocked out in the
I don't
first
know.
rounds of playoffs, wasn't that?
Yeah, he did lose in first round of playoffs, didn't he? I can't remember the specifics of the game, though. Anyway. We carry on with the division we're recapping. That was a
Yes.
nice little break, but we've still got a lot to get through
Then lastly, Altdorf Acrobata ties against the Valkas Ass Kickers. Also surprising there.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
shock.
Yeah, well, it sort of is. You'd expect the Chaos to do well against stuff like Kislev.
Yeah, I mean, top of the table. I think that's one of the very few times the Valicus Askers have dropped points
Yep.
so far. Because they're just about elfing it up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
To get a 1-1. Yeah, only 2 tackle on the chaos. No diving tackle. Eh,
Eh.
that's that week done.
Yep. Then we go to the most recent one. Oh god, I can already see some weird results here. First off, Freya's guard wins against a Dr. Flusman. It's not a shock, I think, because Dr. Flusman took some
Yeah,
casualties against the.
I think I would have definitely favoured the Norse. They came in with Boomer.
Okay.
Um, you know, They rocked up. They had a Claw Mighty Blow Yay, Juggernaut, so that would have been pretty spooky. Didn't
Hmm.
actually get any casualties, but there's a threat there. Yeah, just have more skills than the Nurgle do, so not a big surprise.
Yeah. Then Altar of Acrobata loses against the Serpents of Inner Yeah, that's
Again, that's pretty standard, I'd say.
yeah. Serpents of Inner completely outbashing them in every way. Um,
Yeah,
to the
just a
point of
tier one team went
brutality.
against a tier two team, and the tier one team won.
Telling me Kislev is tier 2.
Are you saying they're tier three?
I think like putting them in tier 3 is arguably being nice to them.
Why on tier four is stunty, so they're better than stunty.
They're like low tier 3.
What you reckon they're underworld level?
Yes. I'm more afraid of Underworld than I am of Kislev.
That's true. To be fair, I've yet to see a Kislev team that I've thought I'm probably going to lose to them.
Like, there's been one I've ever seen, and that was Hindus's Kislev.
Yeah, I just can't see it. Well, out of Acrobata, Coach Cool's stuck with the team. This is like 3 or 4 seasons old now,
Hmm.
so they're sticking with it. It's like you see a lot of with tier three players, like Zord playing Khemri for like 5 seasons, absolute masochist, like stunty coaches. It's just like honing the craft of playing a race that you like playing, even if they're not
Yeah.
actually good at the game.
It's like if
I
you
mean, they got a tame bear. Like I don't see many like quote optimized Kislev teams with a tame bear, but they got a level 3 one, and he got armor busted this game. I don't know whether he stuck around, but sorry, I don't know if you could pick that up.
yeah,
But
was that a motorcycle
sometimes,
breaking into your apartment?
yeah, something like that. Oh god, he's really fucked that up. Yeah, well, because our country's going into lockdown on Friday, so everyone's
So
getting
it's
the
Mad
most out of
Max
their
over there?
bikes. Yeah, everyone's getting the most out of their car. Well, because Pebble's really cheap as well, so I think everyone's just having fun,
Wait,
like joyriding
Peggle?
and stuff before. Huh?
Petrol. Okay, I thought you said Peggle, so it's
Yeah, no, yeah. Because if you like cars with like Peggle pieces, yeah, definitely not that bad yet. But yeah, because we're gonna stop. No one's gonna be able to drive it on in a couple of days. Everyone's enjoying driving while they can. But I was driving up today, and some absolute maniacs like on the motorway, just hopping like 110.
yeah, having
Just
fun in
ugh.
their like 10-year-old Golfs.
Hey, I have a 10-year-old Golf. Shut up, that that hit too close to home. My Golf is literally 13 years old, so yeah, pretty close.
Oh,
Damn, savage.
I know the stereotype, what can I say?
To be fair, right, Week
Right, moving
10.
on. Valkas Ass Kickers win against the Hat Tricks. Bash v
Ooh, a nice
Bash,
win.
and yeah,
Yep,
pretty solid.
1800 bash beats 1500 bash,
Apparently.
apparently.
Who would have thunk?
But you would have 3 completions for the Agi Up Beastman,
Oh, hello.
King Troll. Apart from that, I can't see a lot of fun stuff there. Strength 5 Warrior got a touchdown in that game, so that was good for them.
Yeah.
And no SVP apart from the Hobgoblin MVP for Barzak, who was apparently keeping his TV nice and trim, so he probably won't even mind that.
Hmm.
The madman. Um, nah.
Yeah, and then the Toxic Avengers managed to draw against the Ogres. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, how did that happen?
It's
Here we go. Zombie got dice in the first half. Barky got dice in the second half. Uh, Literally nothing either one of us could do to prevent each other's touchdowns. And that was the game.
yeah. I mean, those Ogres can bully, you know, some Bash teams pretty effectively if they
Yeah.
lack skills. Mm.
Oh, sorry. That. What I just said was about the Nurgle,
Oh,
not the Ogre. So that's what happened in the Nurgle game. And then,
probably a similar story in the Ogre game.
oh no, Zombane got wizarded
Ah,
and failed to dodge. Apparently. So yeah, Ogre's bolting a point, I'd imagine. So that's nice to see.
I guess.
Nice to see the 70 coaches, sneaking a draw here and there.
Hmm.
Big O Div 3 has got some stupid records on their stunty teams. Like,
It's Big O. What can you expect?
it's true. It's just like the worst coaches in Big O.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
free wins on
Kiander,
Big O.
Chuberton, Monty just farming them. as much as a stunty coach can farm a team. So yeah, I feel bad for all the other stunty coaches in Red and G-Man who are having to actually play people who know what they're doing.
Yeah, crazy.
Um, yeah. Oh, carry on.
Onwards before like someone finds us, like Crusader comes and like actually kills us. Maybe a season draws against the Urukaikus. Um,
Ooh.
hmm. Is that an armor busted lineman because of the high elves? That's interesting. No, maybe not. Hmm.
Oh, another touchdown for Leaf on the Wind.
The
Incredible.
goblin. What if the draw was because Leaf of the Wind?
Oh,
That'd
it
be
might have
something.
been. It's probably because of a. But 2-2 is like most of the time a 2-2 is because of a one turn.
Right.
Or like or not or the orcs not being able to score on turn 8 and giving the elves 2 turns to score instead.
Mhm.
3 passes for the Rog catcher to get him to 31 SPP, which is great.
Mhm.
3 more completions for the thrower. So 6 passes for the high elves. So that's pretty much a win in terms of development. Like 2 level
Smashing.
ups, no deaths. So that's fun. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I hope it was a Leaf on the Wind special. Fingers crossed.
That'd be great. Then lastly we have Doctors with Grog losing against Tridentum Execrata.
Yeah, it might be one of those games where regen worked.
Uh, wouldn't surprise me if it was one of those games where
Because no
just
casualties
Wizard worked.
caused. Yeah, maybe. Well, it's only 100 TV difference.
Actually, there was no Wizard.
Yeah,
Mm.
thought so. But yeah, no, the dwarves only crippled a zombie. And that was it.
Mm.
And but 2-0 implies something fun happened for the Necro. I'm trying to figure out what it is. No interceptions. They actually fought white through a pass.
Okay.
So it might have been a cheeky little Agi 4 play to like sack with Vastator. And then Formula just steps in on like a 3+ dodge, 3+ pickup, which would have been 4+, and then like steps out.
Mhm.
Little short toss to a Gould who runs away.
I guess.
Uh, and then you realise that these undead are actually elves in disguise. And you kind of hang your head in shame, maybe. Don't know, just spitballing here. But yeah, nice win for Dragon Arrow there.
Yeah. Yes. So we'll say that was that in terms of last week's games. We'll take a look at development. Of which we'll start off with Freya's Guard.
Yep.
Freya's Guard, here we go. They get a level on Yorkel, the White Death.
Mm-hmm.
He gets Guard, which is... Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have too many other skills you might want to take there. Maybe grab,
Six go.
not Thick
Joke.
Skull. I mean, obviously block on a double, but yeah, guard is solid there because he sort of lacks guard at other places, with his
Mm.
elf winners just dying apparently.
Yeah,
Um,
Frecky the Greedy dying. He was the guard block Ulf, and
right.
then a movement up lineman dying. That's a shame.
Yeah, bloat.
Yeah, probably late. But
And Hrothulf Snorrason got the level, but is that the guy who died?
yeah,
It is.
died against. So he had movement up and then
He
got
died.
Nurgled.
Yep. So yeah, and then lastly
Can't
we
run
have
away from the beast of Nurgle
Rag
and died for him.
Svansson gets tackle.
Yeah, nice. A bit more tackle. We ever see? I can't remember. Did their linemen get guard on normals?
Yes. No, they don't. They don't have strength access, just general.
Oh, that sucks. That really sucks.
Hmm.
Although I guess if they did, that team would be a bit strong.
I'd say so.
Uh, oh well.
Then we can take a look at the Uruk-haikus in terms of development.
Mm-hmm.
They get, as I scroll down here, a bunch of MNGs in their first game, but no levels, and then one level on the Rog Lino. He gets tackle, So Raj tackle, he's getting there. Um,
Slowly but surely.
yeah, quite a sacker piece, I guess. I mean, it's an interesting one,
Nice to have.
I guess. Movement 5 backline is a thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Supremacist runners get. Let's take a look here. They get 1 level. They haven't played their most recent game yet because it's a bye week. Here we go. Uh, oh, these names. Athnibien Cromelwa gets a level. And that is Fend. So that's a
And
Blodge Step Fend now.
diving tackle.
And diving tackle and tackle. So it's a hell of a
Perfect
piece.
marker.
Yeah, very
Oh,
nice.
can I just say, right? There was a high elf coach in the REBBL Discord who was like, I need a mentor because
Okay,
my mentor quit the league. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me look at your team.
okay.
He took Fend first on all his linemen.
I can. I mean, it's not the
I like the
worst.
there's a logic there, isn't there? But he had like 4 Fend
It's odd,
and
but
no dodge.
yeah.
Oh god, it's gonna be a. I've got to practice. I'm talking to him tonight, having a practice game. So hopefully I can. I don't know, get him to stop taking Fend on linemen.
Yeah.
Up level 2.
Um,
Fingers crossed. Sorry. Uh, but apart from that, I don't see any. Is there any change on this on for these guys?
not that I could see, other than the
They hired a lineman. They hired a
oh,
bench. Turin Taralisiel gets picked up, so they're now on to 13 players,
okay.
which is pretty good. Really good. Thrower's
This
almost there. Thrower's about to get to probably. Well, actually, leader thrower. Then what? Do you get accurate? Do you get sure hands, dodge on your throwers?
oh, you go. Well, there's different schools of thought. I personally like to go accurate into blodge, but I know some people like to go blodge and sure hands first.
Me too. I got a question actually because my high elf thrower has got obviously got strong arm, but he's about to level again. Do I get him accurate or do I do blodge first
Yeah,
and then
depends on how
accurate?
much you throw.
Because I like to throw, but I also like to live. Uh, you know,
Well,
I don't know. I feel like most of the throws are already at like a 2+ with an inbuilt reroll.
the real.
I don't think I've had to throw like a long bomb yet.
Hmm. Well, when
So
I played
I think I might.
Isles, like long bombs were basically the only passes I threw. That and like the one like slightly below that, just like long pass, and then you long pass on like a 2+, and you the bomb on a 3+. So you can just chuck over the ball and like no dice whatsoever. It was glorious.
Yeah, that's too tempting. I think I'm gonna take accurate and then probably sure hands. Uh, and then if he's still alive,
I mean, throwers don't
maybe he
usually
gets
get
some
hit too
dodge.
much. Like as soon as someone
Yeah,
gets
exactly.
close, you
I
can
think
just chuck it.
yeah, exactly. If a throw's getting hit, something's gone horribly wrong,
Yeah.
and it's probably your fault. So he deserves to die.
Like
Um,
most
yeah,
of the time, the only thing hitting the thrower will be a bolt, and blodge doesn't help against that anyways.
exactly. You
And
might as well be armor 8.
if there's a wizard, what you should be doing is you should be carrying on a lino. Then right before you throw,
Exactly.
you hand off.
Yeah, love the logic. Right, should we move on to the next team?
Well, Tridentum Execrata is what we're on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we moved on to Tridentum Execrata. They got nothing except for a level on their Agi Guard White.
Got Mighty Blow.
Mighty Blow. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean,
That just makes the Agium look like so much more blow
yeah,
now,
it's
doesn't it?
so bad. It's so bad. I don't know what I think about the Mighty Blow because he already has the Mighty Blow White. No, I mean the Wolf. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it is quite. I do. It does jar quite a bit for me. I mean, obviously these are normals, so I can't take anything called like dodge.
Mm.
But it actually just seems so weird there because there's no strength or general skills that really complement it that well.
Except for like strong arm, but at that point, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah. Unless you're making unless you take strong on, hope his level 6 is a double for pass.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
if you do roll a double on that guy, give him accurate into strong arm, that's hilarious. But it's like, eh.
it is hilarious, but like, yeah, it's just this team is just feels like a bit of a mess kind of side. I don't know. I mean,
No, I mean, it
it feels
looks
a bit all over
fine
the
except for
place.
the weird agi up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. It does its job. It's got a big legend wolf up top. It's got good golems that haven't died yet. Everything, and it's got a good ghoul. It's got these fun bits on the side, like the strength war zombie and actually full white. God, well, they're making it work. So
Yeah. Then Rebel Ogre. They probably had some
there
stuff
we go.
happen to them.
A lot of Noblars died.
Yeah, unexpectedly so. Yep, bunch of Noblar deaths into. Well, did they get any levels? They got absolutely nothing. So a bunch
Oh,
of
that's a
deaths
shame.
and an MNG.
Well, yeah, that's like they've still got they've got that guard actually three ogre. They've hidden one of the ogres in with the Noblars, right? So I'm looking at the team sheet. Yeah, I think, oh my god, they've got a mighty blow guard agi up Noblar. What the hell?
Yeah.
Then I realise, oh wait, it's an ogre. But that would be a cool piece, wouldn't it?
Not as cool as the piling
Um,
on Noblar.
it is sort of just it is still like large and the boys versus the world. Yeah, because without him, this team very quickly turns into
I don't know.
just an SPP farm for everyone. But
Does it? I mean, he has a block piling on to stand firm ogre too, and he has two agi 3/1s.
that's true, I guess.
Can do the passing game with them.
So, oh, he just wants a double on big, doesn't he? He can get big to 31 and get a nice double for like
It's legend.
sure
That's
hands.
so far away. This
Yeah.
I doubt large is ever gonna get to legend.
No, I'm talking about big.
Oh, you're talking about big.
They're all synonyms, bit of a problem. Yeah, the one that's actually 3 guard. They just get into sure hands. Like a sure hands ogre, I think would be an interesting take because they're only really going to ever red dice them. So you really want to cancel out strip ball tackle, strip ball sackers. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough spot for an ogre coach to be in, but
It's odd.
every spot's a tough spot. So I'm sure Fengraf will soldier on.
Doctors with Grog, they got some stuff happen to them, and not all of it good.
Yeah,
In terms of levels, they had their movement up runner get wrestle,
nice.
their strength up blocker gets mighty blow,
Hmm.
both good. Then movement bust on one of his troll slayers, which is
Yeah, down to
unfortunate.
movement 4. One of the level 6 ones. I don't know. Is it that critical that they're movement 5 and movement 4?
I mean, it's not great because now you have even less movement on your team, but
They always have the movement 3 blocker.
I
Can't
think so.
remember. I think so. Yeah, that's all part of the furniture. What else? They've hired up. Um, let's see. Games played. Who's new? Yeah, they've hired another nurse. ICU nurse the third. Um, just to get through that, so they're up to 11, up to 13 with 2 MNG. So they'll be nice and trim for their next game. But they're up to 2070 TV now, so they're up and rolling. All they need now is a death roller to fill out the roster, and it's all
Ah,
good.
yes, then they'll be the perfect dwarf team.
Yep.
Right. So onwards to the hat tricks.
Yeah, the chores.
I think they got some levels. Hold up, let me check. Nope, they got nothing. So we can actually just skip them.
Oh, I feel
Never
bad
mind.
though, because they haven't had their team looked at in 2 weeks. We're just skipping over
I mean, yeah, but you should have thrown some vanity passes.
it. Yeah,
Uh,
with your actually
yeah.
two blockers.
In the end,
Nah, to be fair.
it's his fault.
And it's just, I don't think, to be fair, not much has happened. Like, they had to cycle a couple of hobgoblins that died. Just about 11 players. it's the struggle of developing chorfs in a div with 1700 Nurgle and 2000 TV chorfs and stuff kicking around.
Mm.
Uh, but they're getting results, so see how they do.
Hmm. Maybe a season, gets some stuff, loses some stuff, saves puppies from fire, gets a level. He says he hasn't taken the levels. Well, now I don't feel
Oh,
bad about
Basman.
his movement busted lineman. This
Neither
guy.
do I. The Furs took an Agi bus
Yeah, it wasn't that a
in his
while
green
ago.
kit. Oh, it might have been. It's been a while since I've visited the teams. It all seems new.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this team get some levels. None of them taken. Movement busted line now. Onwards.
Onwards.
Serpents of Inaruk. Here they are. They get, in terms of levels, nothing. So we
No,
can skip those
Trouser
two.
got dodge on a bye week.
Oh,
Uh, yeah. Trouser MVP, lineman took dodge, and then what was their most recent game? They get nothing in the most recent one.
okay.
Nope. So yeah, very little change. Dark Elf's still ticking along just fine.
Then we'll go over to the Doctor's Fluesman. They had some stuff happen to them. The Wrestle Tackle Mighty Blow died.
Good.
Yes, that was a weird piece.
Yeah, we cursed it as well. I think it died the week after we talked about it being weird, and then he got killed. So good to see the curse of the recapper is alive and well.
Unlimited power. So that guy died, and then an MNG and a Rotter, and that's it.
But they have gone up to 15 players.
That's a lot of players.
So a lot of Nurgle, a lot of Rudders. They got all four Pestigors on the pitch now. Hiring up Moaning Zombie, the
Uh,
Pestigor. Incredible.
Interesting.
I love it. Hired, I think, after the Nurgle off. Great piece. I hope they do well.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, apart from that, just killed Norse. Yeah, the two, Frecky the Greedy and the Snarson, or Snorrison, however you say it, are both now living the Russell lifestyle.
Yep.
Great.
Toxic Avengers have some development. Iron Deficiency Man, the Claw Mighty Blow Warrior gets strength.
Oh,
So that's an interesting piece now.
should have taken jump up.
Should have.
Nah, it's always strength.
Yeah, and then Tentacles if you want to be fun. Guard if you want to be
Yeah, the
boring.
thing is, he's only really got one skill left to take. You take tense, you take stand firm, you take guard.
He has two skills left before Legend.
Yeah, but the legend skill's like miles away, isn't it? Seeing they've only got one.
Yeah, but Tense is
I guess
fun.
you take. I think you do take tense and then see if they can make it to guard or stand firm or something. I don't think they will. Apart from that, I think that's any change. I don't see any
No, he has
change.
one other level. Drax the Diseased Pestigore gets a
Oh
level.
yeah,
He
two
the two
heads.
heads, yes. That
Oh, that's a
is
nice looking Saka now, isn't it?
it is quite nice.
Making it to two heads.
Also, still
Quality piece.
surprised he didn't take a strip ball, but I can see why.
Nah, you get two heads first. Most teams have sure hands at this level.
I
Definitely going to get
guess.
more value out of two heads there
I
than strip.
guess.
I think it's past. I don't think you'd get a strip ball. Maybe a legend skill or like next level, but lots of other options. I
Yeah.
think. Oh, actually, I don't know. Double for diving tackle.
You don't
Uh,
take diving tackle on him, not in a million years.
yeah, probably not. I didn't realize how bad I was at playing bash teams. So I was playing chaos in CCR. And I think I went like 2-0-3, and my only wins were when they conceded after I got an hour break on the first turn.
Oh no.
I do not know how to bash coach at all. Okay.
It's a good thing.
Exactly. As long as I can
Uh,
beat them with elves, it's fine.
Elder Acrobata. They have a level or two. Francisco the Catcher, he's guard, dodge, and block now too. So that's the blodge
Hey,
guard up and running. Very nice.
it's a nice piece to have.
Then some more Linos die. The Wrestle Dauntless is dead. So another Lino
Yeah,
bites the dust.
the line bites the dust, and it's starting to look a bit threadbare now.
Sure.
They're down to 1550 for their next game, 1600 in total, and for Kislev, that's not a lot. I
No.
don't think that's sort of where they were higher after their first season than they are now. So definitely on the death, but they do still have good pieces. That's one of those like five dodge.
To be
Still got like
fair,
strength to catcher.
they are missing their Mighty Blow piling on Lino.
Yeah, and he's now niggled.
Yes, he is.
But yeah, that mighty blow piling on line now and the guard catcher probably pretty good. Blitz is nice. The stand firm pick is an interesting one.
Hmm. And the
But
bear's
I
dead.
like it. I like it in a weird way because you've already got the killer, so you may as well take skills like stand firm on your blitzers.
Yeah, but your killer doesn't
I
have
guess
jump up.
that's true. They could be so much better when you have two inbuilt jump up pieces. Yeah.
Like that Lino could be like a large guard.
How many blitzers can you take on a Kislev roster? Can you take
Can't you
four?
take like
Can't remember.
four?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe their next hire is a blitzer because they've already got the blodged guard and the blodged fur. Maybe you get another one. I don't know. I don't know if this team will ever be able to get up to a third blitzer. Maybe. Got 60k in the bank. Who are they playing next week?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yes. So that was them, and then lastly we have the Velicast Ass Kickers.
Hmm.
In terms of development, they got absolutely nothing.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, it kind of is. You'd have hoped Muppet the Mizkooker got another MVP or something.
Yeah. So that
But
was that in terms of development. We should take a look at next week's games. And
yeah, we
that
should.
would be the Supremacist Runners versus Freya's Guard to start off with.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Who you got?
I think I would be
They're leaving
going
TV.
Freya's Guard. I do think so.
Uh, yeah, I think I will too. Actually,
They've got some tackle. They've got some
what
smart
else? They do have
killers.
a lot of wrestle though. The Pro Elves do have a lot of wrestle. Is there much Juggernaut on the Norse team?
Juggernaut?
No, only on the Yeti.
No jugs.
Well, I guess you could blitz with the Yeti if you wanted to.
No, I don't think there's a world where you blitz with the Yeti in any case.
Yeah, you're always blitzing with Lord the Mad, and they're still 50 SVP away from Juggernaut. So,
Yeah.
but I think there's still enough there. I think they've got a nice bench to foul. They've got a Date player, two mighty blow tackle, one with piling on. This is a pretty. I want to say it's a pretty decent anti-elf team. I feel like. So I think Steen will need to play really well and maybe get a bit lucky to take the win. So yeah, I'm going to say North.
Yep, sounds about right. Urukaikus versus Rebel Ogre. I mean, come on.
I think I have to predict the
Like,
as much as I love to predict ogres. This is kind of the anti-ogre team. Just
we
all
all
armor 9.
we all want to
What's a
predict the
guard?
ogres, but I mean, it's not gonna happen, is it?
No, not this time.
Hatrix versus the Tridentum Execrata. We often underestimate the Churfs here.
We do, but they're 500 TV down here, and they're going up against Vastator. Um, and Sempronio the Great, aka the Strength 4 Kick Block Zombie. Hmm. I feel like Hat-Tricks is 500 inducement.
It's another Hathark, basically.
How much guard does the Necro have?
They've got one, two, three, three guard.
So the Chorfs have as much guard as the Necro do.
Yeah.
They're kind of just as much strength as
Yeah,
well,
they're a
I
little
think.
out strength.
A little out strength, but they'll probably induce a star player that
True.
makes up for that.
Um,
They have a dirty player. The Necro's dirty player is sort of their kick. They're like has 3 skills now, so kind of useful.
yeah, but the Necro
Um,
have Claw Mighty Blow and the Chorfs don't.
yeah, I just feel like we've made this mistake every single week, but I think we do have to predict Trident to make Scarata. I
I
don't
know,
know.
I will.
Oh, I really want to predict the Chorfs, but that's just so. I think it's going to just be one of those where Vastator gets 6 casualties and carries the game. But yeah, Necro for me too.
Mm-hmm. Serpents of Inneruk versus the Doctors with Grog.
Mm.
The
Mm.
Dark Elves versus the Dwarves. I mean, the Dwarves are missing their strength for a blocker. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's a lot of tackle there.
There is, but
Lots
tackle
of mighty
isn't the
blow.
be all end all, even though it does help.
Oh, it's pretty good when the elves have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 dodge, 7 dodge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty strong.
I almost feel like this is one of those leaderboard predictions.
Oh, maybe. I haven't looked at the table yet. I think the dwarves will get 150 inducements. That's a bribe. So I think I'm going to give it to the dwarves just on the fact they get 150 TV inducements and they're pretty efficient against this elf team
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah,
terms
that's
of their
true.
skills. Not as in they'll use the inducements efficiently. I mean, their skills are quite well matched
They're
with
also
these
at the same
elves.
place in the leaderboard, so
It's really close. Draw anyone?
yeah, no. I guess I'll go with the dwarves too. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Dr. Flu's Man versus maybe a season missing some players. But Dr. Flu's Man sort of struggling in general, not just versus
Yeah,
elves, but especially versus elves. So
Sparky is apart from the stunty and the dropout, they're last at the moment by 3 points. So yes, I think I'm going to predict not them
yeah, maybe a season for
this
me
one.
too.
Yeah, Plasman's keeping up.
And then lastly, the Valakas Ass Kickers versus the Toxic Avengers. This is an interesting match, this one.
Oh, this is a very interesting match. Division leading Chaos versus Zombane's Nurgle.
Yeah.
Oh, who you got?
Probably the Valakas Ass
I've got,
Kickers.
I think I got the Nurgle here.
Okay.
I think so. It just feels like the Chaos is still sort of it's just like just straight stats and I mean the problem is they have
Yeah.
actually five Beastmen. Oh god, but they are missing a guard for this game. They'll only have 2 guard versus this Nurgle, which to be fair, if I remember correctly at the start of the season, didn't have a lot of guard, but they might do now. Let me just check.
Dumbin has one
Uh,
guard. No, two
yeah,
guard. Versus
so
the
they're tied up
Valakas
on
Ass
guard.
Kickers with, well, one guard. No, two guard. So yeah, they're tied.
Yes, tied up on guard. They've got a Beasted Nurgle and the Chaos don't. Oh, it's tough.
Uh,
I think I've got to go with Zombane. There's 4 Claw Mighty Blow here.
to be fair, the Valakas Ass Kickers are getting like 115 inducements or something.
That's true. I feel like it might be one of those where it comes down to the toss.
It comes down to the
Like
wizard.
If Zombane attacks, I think he'll win. If the Chaos go, this is the problem. This is why I don't play Bash because it just feels like in the Bash mirror, whoever wins the toss
No.
and gets to get ahead on blocks tends to win or has a big edge.
The toss isn't going to do too much here. I think it's the wizard with combined with the Agi 5.
Yeah, Wizards actually 5. Oh, yeah, Wizards actually 5. No, no, I'm still gonna back Zombane, but that might be a bad idea now. I have to think about Wizard and actually 5 combos, but
I
we're doing it.
guess I guess we'll see
Here comes
next
the
week.
upset against the division leaders.
Hmm.
Oh, should we take a quick look at the table, see how things are shaping up with
I
3 weeks left
suppose.
to play? Well, if we gotta look at it, we might as well look at it now. This is like getting towards the end of the season.
Right.
And there's a real fight on for that last challenger spot where Zombane, Barzak, Ravers, Miroskadu, Halib, and Basman's all within a game of fourth place. Top
Mhm.
two, pretty nailed on. I think Teocles are booked into playoffs, most likely here. Glorion probably needs one more win and then they're safe. Same with Dragon Arrow.
Mhm.
But yeah, Basman's really looking over their shoulder now. So it might come down to touchdown differential.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
So the people that got games in against Farihara before they dropped will be at a big advantage here. Who did they beat in the end? Farihara. They beat somebody here. If
Probably
it's
the
someone who's like
ogres.
relevant. No, I think they lost to the Ogres. That's what caused them to quit.
No.
Who do they play against? I can't find it. Hold on. Lost to Zombane, lost to Freya's Guard, lost to Hatrix. They beat Dr. Flu's man. Okay,
Oh.
that's who they beat. But yeah, so that's not going to be a factor.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is a really important week to be fair. A lot of teams are so Zombane has to win to stay relevant. So does Barza, and so really does Ravers to win. So Dark Elves, Chorfs, and Nurgle are going to be the ones to watch this week, in my opinion. If you can find their games to get them watched, those are the important ones. Don't know whether I'll find the time, but who knows?
Yeah, that's a good summary there. I think we're done for the week.
Hmm.
And we'll probably see them next week until unless we're supposed to unless something happens and we have to do another double cap. Yeah.
I think we'll be around next week.
Yeah, unless,
Pretty confident.
another, of the fourth horseman appears. This time famine, and we all have to like go out into the streets to fight for food or something.
Oh, what's your weapon of choice for the food riots?
I have 3 rifles and 4 pistols, so I think I'll be
Oh
fine.
shit! Yeah, I forgot your national sport is target shooting. Ah, God, that sounds quite lethal.
Yes.
I've just got a machete in my kitchen. I think I'll
Okay.
stick with that to be honest. Yeah, but I bought it off the side of the street, so it might fall apart when I try and hit someone with it. But it's about the threat.
Yeah.
And
Let's hope it
I
doesn't
might have
come
to
to that.
charter a flight to Norway when that fourth horseman shows up because it sounds like you've got rifles to share.
Sure, sure. Either
Oh,
way, on that slightly grim note, which I hope doesn't get me into some like FBI list, um, it's been us, and we'll see you next week.
it's been us.